How's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. We are here for the third session of the Deviants and Dorks D&D show. I hope you're all having a good day. We're going to be hopping in with the players in just one moment. Just double check with everybody. But thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all enjoy. And just a reminder, if you can't stay for the full thing, all the VODs are getting posted to my YouTube channel, Olive Vesper. So feel free to watch there to catch up before the next session. But I think we're all ready. So we're going to pop in and talk to everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
How are
people.
you?
The gays.
We are live and ready.
Yes, ready? Well,
Never.
Yeah, I've never been ready a day in my life.
Ready
Oh,
for
wait.
chaos.
what are we doing again? Where are we?
We're playing D&D.
I'm kidding.
I gotta poop so bad. I forgot.
Oh,
It's not my fault!
oh,
Streaming before this! I was streaming before this and I haven't had time to shit! It's not my fault!
Oh my fucking god.
I'd
Well,
be out here needing to poop.
do you need to go and poop?
Go shit, girl.
I can hold it.
Go run quickly. I'll stall.
I can hold it. I'm listening. Well, okay, you can continue talking. I'm wearing my wireless headset, but
Okay.
you just won't be able to hear me. So just, like, I'm here, but don't ask me anything directly because I'll just be screaming from the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, does anybody want to do a recap of last session? If not, I can.
Your mama.
Not quite a recap, but I do think it's funny to note that in my notes from last session, all I have is I'm going to date the tattoo artist. That's it.
I see you're all
You
taking the most important notes.
We're
Oh,
supposed to
most
take
important
notes.
Oh,
My note quality has gone session 1. A lot of like decent notes, important things. Session 2. I slept too long. Oops. Anyway, I'm gay.
I'm a terrible note taker, and I know that you have the VODs, which means if I need something, I can go back and watch the VODs.
But I had a good thing of viewers.
Oppo.
Rated.
Oppo, we can hear you.
Oh, but we can hear you.
Uh-oh.
I love that you said we won't be able to hear you, and yes, and we definitely can hear you.
Oh my god.
I'm shitting! Stop listening!
Mute! Okay. So, last session, you guys finally departed off the train and made it into Lightport City. The city that is split in half between the Thieves Guild, Freak Swords, and the Thieves Guild, Hush. You all decided to go to Freak Swords to turn in the box to Terra, which you have now been acquainted to. You completed your job and were paid. And we ended right when with the doctor showing off the cart.
Cart.
Yes. So, Tara, after the showing of the cart, will say to you all, "Well, that was certainly interesting. We, as agreed, you can park your cart next to the building and sleep there if you want. We meet me here tomorrow morning, and I'll go over the job with you all again soon. Until then, enjoy Lightport." And she just kind of spins and walks up to the giant stack of crates and swiftly hops up it and sits down in the giant wooden chair sitting on top.
I have a question.
Yes.
What was in the box?
You guys don't know.
I'm asking in character.
Oh. Tara, like, just stops and looks at you and it's like, That can be a discussion for another time.
But what if we want to know now?
I want you two to roll persuasion checks.
Farr is like
Alright.
tilting his head in like the curious kind of like husky way, you know?
Can I help with cleavage?
Okay, either the doctor or Prar can roll persuasion, or one of them can roll with advantage, since you two are kind of leading this.
Alright.
Hey, what is your persuasion?
One moment. My computer's being stupid.
This could be a persuasion check, or doctor, if you want, this could be an intimidation check.
Give me a second. Ugh. My computer has been being stupid lately when it comes to fucking
Pooping?
internet browsers.
Thing on my fucking I got a thing on my phone that was like, "Are you trying to sign in?" Why do I get those now? Why do I get them?
I don't know.
You Crow just tried or Keeper. Fuck, there's too many crows in here. Keeper just tried logging into something, and I got the notification on my phone that they were trying to log.
Oh!
Alright, so what you said I can roll either persuasion. So my persuasion is +2, and then my intimidation is also +2, so
I have a +5 persuasion.
roll advantage, please.
Come on, big money. Oh!
Ooh.
It's a 24.
Okay.
Ooh. Wow.
She looks at you, and you can see the tiefling assistant kind of gives Tara a nervous look, and then Tara just looks at you and was like, "Come back tonight. We'll discuss it then."
The biggest fucking grin on Far's face.
There's like the doctor does like a little bounce. Just like my excited vibrates, you know? You know how I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now go explore. Get out. Have fun. Enjoy Lightport.
We will.
I'm going to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry.
We could do food.
Very childlike. I want to do stuff. Wait, no. Brain no work. I'm hungry.
You can see the halfling who's working has the thick goggles on and is tinkering away at a pistol, just kind of without even looking up, saying, "You can order food here, or you can go across the street to Fantasy Denny's." Either
You want us to go to Denny's?
This place is around.
Denny's!
Fantasy
Denny's!
Missy Denny?
Denny's!
Yes! Yes! Wait!
Please!
Yes!
Please!
And then
Pancakes.
the same halfling before, without looking up, just like, "By the way, I'm impressed. Whose auto is that? It's really good work."
Excuse me, but I am not an auto.
None of your fucking business.
You see them kind of look up. The goggles peer upwards, and they're on the hinge. They just flip up, and they are just looking at you. Tempter. I'm like, "I'm sorry. You talk.
Yes, I do.
Are
Oh.
you Warforged?
I am.
Oh, I am sorry. I know someone who would be very interested to meet you.
Are they a toolsmith or not toolsmith, but like a smith?
Yes, a craftsman, craftsman.
Mechanic. Okay, that's the word.
Yes. Very interested in automatons in general, but also Warforged too. I could get in contact with him. It'll probably take about a day or two. It's.
That would be wonderful. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Do not
Wow.
apologize. It happens quite often.
I mean, we don't see Warforges around ever, really.
I do not assume that there are a lot of Warforged here, seeing that we come from off-continent.
I've never seen one in Lightport before. Yeah,
Then I may be the first one here.
you very well might be. Welcome to Lightport, the
Thank you
city
very
of
much.
dreams. And then you get to see them just kind of like awkwardly nod and then flip the goggles back down, and then just goes back to furiously working on the weapon in front of him.
I have to turn up Taffy, but I have Taffy turned up all of the way.
I can try and speak louder.
Speak a little louder.
Okay.
But yeah, they definitely seemed very awkward about the whole situation.
Could I insight check that situation? Because it feels like a trap to me.
You want to do an insight
could-
specifically?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I don't have good insight, but I want to insight it. Because for me, it feels like a trap.
They're a very stoic individual. They seemed genuinely surprised. But
okay.
you can't really tell anything else.
So frustrated, turn into a motorbike.
But if you want to go to Denny's, to Fantasy Denny's, you can go to Fantasy Denny's. And
Oh,
if,
Fantasy Denny's?
Fantasy Denny's.
I want a
If-
milkshake so bad. I want a milkshake so bad right now.
I
I
want to do fantasy cocaine and fantasy Denny's.
Fantasy Denny's, and now all I'm doing is craving the food that I used to get when I was a kid when we'd go like on trips and have to stay in a Sandman hotel.
Listen, I've only been to a Denny's once and I didn't get to try the pancakes, so I want fantasy Denny pancakes.
Please tell
Mhm.
me you added the NPC
They're
that
okay.
would work in the Denny's that we talked about.
I did.
My
Good.
favorite.
Good.
You know what? I'm gonna wait until we get to Fantasy Denny's and then I'm gonna order what my favorite.
Where
food
is
was
it
when I
in
was a
my
kid.
notes?
Question,
wait.
Is there a fantasy Hooters?
Ooh?
Fantasy Hooter?
A fantasy Right, no,
Roll
we
a-
didn't talk about the fantasy femboy Hooter.
Roll a history check.
Ooh.
Me?
Yeah, this is going to be a very high roll.
God damn it. Okay.
I feel like I would have worked at a Fantasy Hooters if I needed a job at some point.
Mm,
Oh my gosh.
I'm lost. I've lost my fucking character sheet. Where is it?
I hope
Oh
there's
my
a
Never mind. I
Fantasy,
figured it out. I figured it out.
cat maid cafe somewhere.
Wait. History check. You said?
history check.
Hey, Oppo.
Yeah.
This is like an entire. Why does it sound like your mic is going through like a tumble dryer?
It's because I'm going through a tumble dryer. Leave me alone. Everyone de-streams their own way. All right.
Okay.
Mine's just apparently going through a fucking dryer.
You've
My
met...
nice. I'm sorry.
Sorry. You've met a lot of people in your time working in a temple.
Yeah.
A lot of them are very interesting people who come and will just talk about... You'll just hear idle chatter. You swear you've heard a conversation of some kind of scandalous business over in Flintstone. You remember the name Fem Dwarf Hooters.
Yeah,
baby!
Nice.
I
Which-
distinctly remember discussing this.
Which, fun fact, that is in my notes. That's in my campaign notes.
No way.
Yes. You can thank me for that. I asked for a.
I'm a totally serious DM. No goofs and gas at all. Okay.
Gosh.
So, you are all just kind of sitting in the lobby of Freak Swords. You can head out and try to find Hooters. Not Hooters, fuck. Fantasy Denny's!
Yeah!
You have to take a train to get to Femdorf Hooters.
Hang on.
We're going to
God.
Fantasy Denny's.
We're
Fantasy
going on a
Denny's
trip,
sounds quite interesting. I've
this
never
better?
been to one.
by the way. I changed my mic.
It's a little quieter, but it sounds
Yeah.
the
It's gonna be
quality
definitely
sounds
quieter because
the quality's better.
fuck shit, bitch.
I can turn you up in Discord.
All
Okay.
right, sorry.
All good. Okay. So as you kind of walk out the big double oak doors, you see directly across the street, facing Freak Swords, you can see Fantasy Denny's. It is right across the street.
Rar is making a beeline for Fantasy Denny's.
You probably would think that they specifically put that building there because people go to Freak Swords to get drunk, and then they go to Fantasy Denny's for the food.
You gotta get a hangover food.
I don't know. I've never been to a Denny's.
I want to order from the kids' menu.
I get an order from the kids menu because I'm a literal child.
Daisy, roll, what would this be?
Ouch.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
ominous.
6.
As you guys are walking into Fantasy Denny's, you feel something. You feel this pull that you've been feeling for a few months now. You don't know where it's leading you, but you feel it. And as you step into this Fantasy Denny's, you see it is crowded. There's a long bar with a grill on the backside, and you see there is a young woman sitting there. She has red hair in ponytails, and she's just kind of working the grill. And then you see there's a few people. There's an older woman, kind of kind, wrinkles on her face, and she's currently bussing tables. So there seems to be 2 employees at the moment.
Hi. Could we get a seat for or a table for 5 people?
You see the older woman just kind of looks up and she's like, "Oh, of course, darling, absolutely." And you see her just quickly like take a rag and just one big sweep, wipes down a table, and then she's like, "You can sit right here."
Wonderful. And can we have 2 kids menus?
Oh,
3?
yeah. There's a menu and a kids menu on the table. You can, if you're okay with
Perfect.
sharing.
Thank you.
Cool.
I keep on realizing that I've created a problem for myself by making it so I can't eat with the mask on, but I won't eat in front of you guys.
With the menus, you could probably build a little fort.
Yeah, we can build a fort around it.
You can have
You know what I
mine.
can do
I'm
actually?
eliminating it.
If you are comfortable eating in pure darkness, I could cast darkness around you.
If this ends up being like a problem that is visible, that the doctor is struggling with, Pearl like just pull off the sash that he has and just like throw it over. We're making a fort for the doctor to eat.
Yes. Ooh, I I have a big like blanket scarf. We can add it to the blanket fort. Just have a blanket fort over top of the doctor.
You guys kind of set up 2 menus facing in. It's kind of like when you had folders in school and you would prop them up so you can't cheat on tests. It was kind of like
Those
that.
fuckers.
Yeah, you take the 2 menus, prop them up together, and then throw the scarf over, and you can't see underneath it. So you can... It's a little cramped, but you can eat in there.
And I will eat in there.
I'm
You
so
are of
excited
smaller
to order.
stature.
I'm so excited to order. I'm literally stimming up my desk right now. And now I'm hungry.
As you guys are getting comfortable, the woman comes back around. It's like, and she has a pad in her hand, and she's like, "What can I get y'all to drink?"
Do you guys have fantasy Dr. Pepper?
Can you make that 2 fantasy Dr. Peppers?
Absolutely, I could get you a fantasy Dr. Pepper.
I would really like 2 drinks. Can I have a
It's actually called the Dr. Pepper. No relation.
I would really like a strawberry milkshake.
Oh, absolutely.
And a classic fantasy Denny's lemonade.
Oh,
Large. An
absolutely,
extra large if you
darling.
Have it.
Absolutely, darling.
I would also like a lemonade.
Oh, absolutely. I can get that for you.
I think.
Thank you.
Aren't you just the cutest? You look like you're dressed up for a costume party.
Don't fucking touch me.
You know, we see tons of people around here, like you all the time, and I just think you all are so great. Just coming here, livening up the place. It's just, you're all so creative and so cool.
Is this just a portal into the real world?
Fun fact, this is, okay, can I have it?
Yes, please tell them.
This is based off of an actual employee at Denny's that me and Taffy met when going to MFF. And we went there and all these furries are in fursuit in the Denny's. And this sweet lady, just like southern accent, the nicest motherfucker.
The same lady!
Oh my god!
That's a Denny's!
Yes! And she was just so nice, and she was just like, I love, it's so creative. I love all of y'all. You bring such a good energy. And I'm like, I love you so much, lady. You're so nice.
I have a really funny story from when we went to Denny's when at MFF. When we got after we got up and like paid to leave, and we were just waiting for our Uber. These, I don't know how old they were. They seemed like they were in their mid-teens, but acted like they were like all that shit. They were shit-talking furries. And I was stood there holding Bo. You know, Wenzel's fursuit.
Oh my god.
And then we had 2 other wild furries walk into the Denny's.
Wonderful.
Absolutely
That's
wonderful.
sorry.
I know this is very out of character, but I'm just so happy you actually made her an NPC because she was so nice.
She impacted me so much. I love her.
Another out of character thing, I think I'm gonna have to force Gavin to bring me to Denny's for a date night now because I totally forgot about Denny's until you mentioned it now, and Denny's used to be like, that was a luxury. That was a luxury.
Okay, how close is the nearest Denny's to me? I don't even know. Like, I don't think I've truly been
Denny's
to a
in
Denny's.
the UK?
Back home, like an hour away, because there was a town an hour away that had all of the things that people. Basically, this town was essentially that like if you go there on the weekends to do everything that could be fun, because our small town had like nothing.
There's only one. There's one only 13 minutes away. It's open 24 hours a day, which means that that's my new midnight hit spot.
I hope you know. I hope all of us can get together in person to have a session of D&D, and we're gonna get Denny's.
We're gonna get Denny's.
So what we do
Last
is that
and
we
awkward
actually
Canadian.
we actually hit them with the what is it called? We just we stream live from Denny's.
Inside Denny.
D&D, more like Denny D, am I right?
And then
Dungeons and Dragons.
I
Denny's
know
and Dragons.
Denny's and Dragons. Laptop with me on the webcam, just like, hi, I'm in Canada. I couldn't make it.
Oh, we'll get you over here.
Okay. See, the thing is, Fairy, if motherfucking Crow can come from goddamn Britain, you can come from Canada, alright?
I don't have a, what's the word?
Passport?
I don't have a passport.
You just need a birth certificate. That's how I've left the countries tons of times. I don't have a passport either.
Really?
Yes!
Oh.
It's really not that strict. I don't know why people get pissed off.
I need a passport to be able to, like, go on a plane.
I didn't.
I mean, technically, I could go up to Vancouver. Wait, is there, like, I could take a ferry bus to Seattle.
Dude, I have accidentally driven into Canada. Like, I don't...
Wait, really?
It's not hard!
Well,
like,
I have been able to go into America once. It was 5 minutes into America in Hyder, Alaska. It was really cool. Well, I didn't need a passport because I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
So all I needed was my IDs, so I was able to get in at that time.
Yeah.
I was like 15 or something.
Okay.
Anyways, back to D&D.
Back to Denny's. Back to
Back
Fancy
to
Denny's.
Denny's!
What are y'all ordering?
Too excited about Denny's. What am I ordering? What am I ordering? What am I ordering? Can I order first?
Yes.
Okay. I'm specifically ordering off the kids menu.
Of course.
I know that I don't know if Denny's does it anymore, but this is Fantasy Denny's, so I assume they do it.
This is Fantasy Denny's.
Okay, so on the kids menu, there is an option for Thanksgiving dinner. There's like a kids Thanksgiving dinner. It's essentially turkey and mashed potatoes, and I think it's got some veggies, and it's got gravy, and it's got cranberry sauce, and it has stuffing, and it is the best thing. I haven't had it since I was a kid because I don't think I can order it anymore. I haven't had it since I was like, I think it was like the last time I had it when I was like 15 or 16 because I've always looked way younger for my age so I could pull off ordering from the kids menu up until I was like 18. And this is the best thing ever.
As you were saying this, she was writing this order down. She kind of smiled at you, and she looks over at you, Par, and like, and what can I do for you?
I get the cinnamon roll breakfast pancake.
Oh, absolutely, that was a favor. And writes it down. Anything else? Right. She turns to you, Tekek, and she's like, and what can I get for you?
Can I get a Grand Slam?
Oh, absolutely, I can get you a Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Then turns over to the doctor. And what can I get you?
I would like pancakes.
Sure, do you just want the plain pancakes, or what do you want?
I'm like intensely staring
Hey,
at the menu, just like
I would like to lean over to the doctor and be like, if you get the Junior Grand Slam, you get bacon, pancakes, and I like just eggs and I believe a couple sausages.
I'm
the
gonna look
Junior
over
Grand
to
Slam.
Kek and nod.
So I turn and I go, could we get a Junior Grand Slam?
Absolutely. And the doctor, she looks over you. And could I get anything for your little friend?
That was for me.
No, yeah, that's for you. Can I get anything for your little friend that you got hidden there?
I have no clue what you are talking about.
I just thought they might be hungry.
Ah!
Listen, we get all types in
They
here.
stand up and walk out the door.
Oh, okay, there they go. Cool. I'll just put the order through. If they don't come back, I won't charge you for it. Don't worry. But if they do come back, it's there. And they turn over. She turns over to you, Tempter. I'm like, anything I could get for you?
No, thank you. I cannot eat.
Okay. Well, if there's anything else you need help with, just give me a holler, okay?
I'd like to say that the doctor is outside having like a minor panic attack.
Oh.
And she looks out the window worried. She's like, oh.
Like they're just standing there, like vibrating.
I feel bad now, and I want to check on them, but I don't want to make them any more worried.
It's okay. I've got this, and I like to go
Okay.
out and go towards the doctor.
They're just standing there, vibrating.
I go to the doctor and I actually, to make it like a private moment, I would like to like extend my wings around the both of us. It's just so like it's like private, you know.
Okay.
So I wrap my wings around and I'm like crouching, by the way, because the doctor's like, what, a foot? No, I'm kidding.
But you are 4 feet tall.
And I don't remember. I forgot how tall my character was. But I'm still crouching anyway.
I'm slightly taller than a foot.
You
Just
sound like me
slightly.
anytime
Only a
when
little
someone
bit.
calls me 4 feet
Just-
tall, and I'm like, I'm 5 feet tall, bitch.
Oh, I'm 5'5". Okay, my character's 5'5". That's funny. Anyway, so yeah, I crouch just my little bit. I've got my wings around us, and I just go, "You doing okay?"
I am completely fine. Violently shaking.
I won't say anything about. It's probably gone over most people's heads already. It's okay. No, we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it. But just let me know. Do I need to start getting extra meat whenever I get you food?
Their name is Worm.
Hello, worm. That's the cutest fucking response.
Do you
Their name is Worm.
show to Keck Worm?
What?
No, because we're outside and I don't want to get
You
arrested again.
you are in the little wing blink, the wing fort.
Yeah, I've
Fine,
got you
fine.
completely covered. Like no one can see
so-
into this other than
They
seeing that I have wings.
they pull out Worm and they're like, they are. I don't know the laws here anymore.
You see, coming out of the red scarf, this little, very small, tiny black snake looks up at you with the just little beady eyes and just
I'm gonna go grab some worm art.
Oh my god.
it's
And when Worm yawns, because Worm is very tired all of the time, you see that
Me
their
too.
maw is just this black inky insides. Like their entire insides are just pitch black and like inky.
Oh my god.
Is he in my skin black? King Snake? I think that's the one.
No.
Ah.
Worm is very small and very deadly.
Oh. I see.
But is based upon not actually
real snake.
where I'm gonna put it in art. I gotta put in art the worm.
I want to see worm. I want worm.
Look at worm.
Worm.
Look
Hello,
at worm.
Worm.
I just like look at worm. I nod and I go, you know, you asking for a frozen rat or a frozen mouse the first time we talked honestly makes a lot more sense. Now.
I would have also eaten the rat.
Yeah.
But it was for worm at the time.
Yeah. I also eat my fair share of rats, so I understand. But don't worry, we don't have to talk about it. I'll keep your secret. Worm's not hurting anybody that I know of, and if they are, don't tell me.
It's okay. I won't.
Okay. tuck
There-
them back into your scarf, and we can go back inside. Okay? Don't worry about it.
The thing about Verm is that they're not the snake found here, and they
So, exotic animal.
I got arrested for having them before.
I see. I won't tell anybody. I've got you, and it's everything is gonna be a-okay. Okay?
I for in my country it is illegal for non-Kenkus to have them.
Ah, I see.
We are so, but most Kenkus don't have them either because they look harmless and they look like another snake commonly found in my country, but they aren't. They're very venomous.
I see. Well, Worm looks friendly enough. And it is okay. And I promise you that the nice waitress was just trying to make sure that he was fed and you are not in trouble for having
Okay.
Worm. Okay?
Okay.
You ready
I
to go back
don't-
inside? There's
Yes.
lemonade waiting for you.
Yes.
All right, let's go back in. I wait for the doctor to tuck Worm back away before I take my wings
Yeah,
down.
and while Worm's getting tucked away, the doctor says,
I have a permit to own him now, but I didn't acquire it in the most legal way, so I'm very stressed about it.
It is. I mean, sometimes you gotta do things the not legal way to have your friend around. You know, I get it. I
want to hug you so bad right now. So bad.
As you two pop in, you do see the food. As you look in the window from outside, you see the food is getting set down on the table, and you see the woman sets down some food in your little fort, and just kind of looks at you and smiles and just kind of gives a wave.
egg wave back.
You just see this big grin on her weathered face.
I love
You ready to go
Worm.
back inside?
The doctor nods.
I
Like
my-
that little kid post crying nod, you know?
Yeah, no, I know exactly.
Yeah.
As you join the rest of the table, you see there's your food there, and inside your little blank fort there's your food, Doctor, and there's a little, almost looks like a little like palm-sized to-go box.
I opened the to-go box.
You open it up and you do see there is 3 quail eggs in there, and just a note that says "on the house."
You hear from the doctor like a little chirp, like a like kind of like a purr, but also kind of like a chirp noise. And then they like cover their face with their hands. And but they after a couple moments they close the box and scoot all the way into their little den and take off their mask, and you see them set it on the outside of the table.
As those two were having the conversation, and as the food was being prepared, you would all inside would have seen the older woman go up to the redhead behind the bar, and give the order, and you hear this younger woman just kind of grumbling, and she's like, "Really? The Thanksgiving? Really? I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. And she kind of storms off. This seems to be, and the other older woman just kind of like smiles and like continues waiting to the other tables. But you do all get your food.
Olive, is the person behind the bar an NPC you've told me about?
Maybe.
'Cause I feel like I know who they are.
Maybe. Shut up.
Hey, Olive.
Hmm?
I know you mentioned last time that Nora usually gets lunch in Fantasy Denny's.
That is right, and it is around lunchtime too. Let me.
Fantasy Denny's. Fantasy Denny's.
Fantasy Denny's.
He
Yeah.
does not seem to appear today.
Ow.
He did just get back into town. So
Homophobia.
Homophobia.
I rolled for it. If it was a 10 or above, I was gonna let it happen, but I rolled a 5.
Oh.
The dice are homophobic.
Honestly, yeah.
In the night, I hear him talk.
Okay. So you are now all enjoying your meals. It's fucking delicious. It's
Yummy.
so good. It's that nice hometown comfort food. Post, especially like that becomes twice as good if you're hungover. It's comfy. Probably not the healthiest, but it's comfy.
Chande was right. Chande was very, very right. This is the best!
It is very nice to see you all enjoying yourselves.
The doctor is like purring while they're eating their food.
I would like to stand up and actually go to like the waitress and Olive, I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay.
When you stand up, you can see like the doctor tensen a little bit. Yep. Like, it's like, "Ugh, mommy, don't go away."
I don't. My autism's just like, wait, is this a good or a bad thing? Like, I can't.
Mother, why have you left me?
Mom there.
Mom,
Mother help.
Mom, where are you going?
Mother help!
Wait in line here. I forgot something back in the aisles before checkout.
Oh my god.
If
I-
you
I-
do that
I-
to the doctor, they
I-
just cry.
I see the doctor tense up, and I say, I'll be right back. Just like real fast.
Legit, that would be me and my dad when I was a kid. Whenever you'd take us grocery shopping, he'd be like, "Oh, I forgot something. Just stay here." And I'm like, "But I don't have the money. I don't have the money. What if they ask for the money?"
Oh, my mom would do that all the time!
I know, my grandma did that to me, and I was just like, no.
My mom would do that every time we went shopping.
Mommy,
My
why?
grandma did that to me on a Black Friday.
Oh.
Oof. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I distinctly remember being in Macy's.
I think I would have cried, like genuinely, actually cried.
I don't know how I didn't.
A lot
Oppo.
of things make me cry very easily.
She kind of looks at you for a second and just kind of like smiles and she's like, "Yeah, I can do that for you."
Sick. Sorry, I don't talk in my Takek voice like ever. Not to mention, I'm completely out of character half the
Takek.
time, so I'm just like sick. My character's not just going, "Ha, fuck yeah!" Like,
Takek just randomly turns into like a surfer bro.
yeah, my character is very elegant, and I just don't. I'm not
Secret
elegant, so
origin
it's hard.
story they don't want us knowing about.
No, it's just, dude, my I am very nice, and then my character's like proper and like elegant, and I just am not, so it's hard for me to like embody that. I'm just like, fuck yeah.
You're all good. That's
Like,
the
that's
wonders of
totally
Dungeons
valid.
and Dragons. You're fine.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do I receive the thing?
She goes back to the red-haired woman. She kind of whispers something to her, and the red-haired woman just kind of like looks up and she's like, "The fuck?" And then just like looks over at the table and stares directly at Tempter. and then just kind of like looks back at the server. I'm like, it just kind of shrugs, and then a few seconds later, the waiter will come back with a cup full of what you requested.
Cool. All right. So I have the cup now.
You have the cup.
Hey, Tempter.
Yes.
Will you join me outside real quick?
Very well.
So me and Tempter are outside, and I have the cup with me, and so the cup is full of baking grease, which will shine up metal, like really pretty. So I asked Tempter, hey, is it all right if I shine you up?
That would be wonderful.
And I glob it onto my hands, and I start just like massaging it onto the metal. I guess not massaging it. I guess just like lathering. I don't know what the word it would be. It doesn't soak in, but you know what I mean.
Bussing, I think is the word.
Yes.
Bussing?
Yeah. Like buffing it in.
That's it. not
Buffing.
Yeah.
Bussing.
I'll bust it down.
Ah, yeah, Tempter's busted.
I'm busting it down on Tempter.
There's one night stand.
Tempter's one night
One
stand.
night stand.
Yeah, it's me and some bacon grease, baby. Let's get wild. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm
You're
sorry.
fine. You're
Okay.
fine. You're fine.
But yeah, so I'm buffing it out, and oh shit. Okay, I know I didn't say that I did this, but I also grabbed some napkins on the way out, so like I could buff it correctly. Sorry.
That's doable.
So it's not like, because if you don't buff it correctly, then you're just a greasy mess. But okay, so I buff out Tempter, and Tempter is all shiny. Yeah.
Just say,
It smells like
yeah.
bacon.
Tempter is immaculately shiny. No, you're just able to do this. I rolled
Cool.
for the next 2 hours. Takak, you will just smell like bacon grease. Your hands will just smell like bacon grease.
That's fine.
You
Can I wash them still?
can try, but it's still gonna smell like bacon grease.
No, that's fine. I just don't want my hands
you could still
be greasy.
You could still wash them. Yes.
Okay. I just don't want them to be greasy. I don't mind if I smell like bacon grease, but I don't want to be greasy.
You all kind of walk in, and Tempter sits next to you, Crow. And this whole place faintly smells like bacon grease, but there is a stronger scent coming from Tempter.
When Tempter sits down, the doctor wrestles a little bit, and it's just like you can hear the whisper, no, no, you cannot, no.
I have not decided whether Tempter can canonically smell or not, so.
And the doctor also then quickly, they have finished their food, so they put on their mask and take down their fort, and then just sit there, defeated. As Tempter, a small snake, climbs up your leg.
Like, oh, there's something on my leg. I go down to reach for it, and I pull up a tiny black snake.
Stretch out my wings immediately in reaction, just so like to block anyone from, because I'm pretty sure you're sitting across from me, so I just block anything anyone cannot see past my wings. I just block the sight.
You're like, I turn to the doctor. Is this yours?
Yes, the little bitch is mine.
Oh my god! Learn swear words.
And they put out their hand.
I hand the snake back to the doctor.
And they look Worm right in the eyes and be like, you little whore. And Worm grins.
Okay.
Before getting shoved back in the scarf.
Many things have been done to me, but attempted to be eaten has not been one of them. I don't know. Gosh. Silence is getting to me. Someone say something, please.
I'm currently working through something.
21.
You all, you are all having this conversation about Doctor, everything goes quiet for a moment, and you just kind of look over at Daisy, who's just staring at a wall.
Oh boy.
Just staring in a direction at a wall.
Rora's gonna like wave a hand in front of them, just hello.
Takes a few ways, but you do see the hand. Zoe.
Hi.
You good?
Yeah, totally fine. Totally fine.
That is not the response of someone who is fine.
Was there something wrong with your food?
No, the food's delicious. There's just something I need. Do you guys, after dinner, want to explore the city, specifically, like, head towards the center of it?
That's suspicious.
I will say,
weird.
Takek, you do have a map of the city. You have this pamphlet.
We got the pamphlets.
Which I will pull up the map.
Pamphlet.
The pamphlet
Oh
has
my God,
the map.
we're losers.
It has the map. It has little information blurbs about each of the major things to see in the city.
Does anyone, want to go check out the Grove? I hear it's really beautiful this time of year.
I bet it has some things that people shouldn't consume inside of it.
Yes!
Okay.
That would be fun.
Probably. Of course.
Sounds quite enlightening.
Whatever you guys are trying to do.
I would like to state the Doctor does take a Skyrim approach to figuring out how things affect the body.
No!
I get that.
Don't
I get
do
that.
it!
Oh my god.
Monster! Don't do it. Oh,
Do that
spider
plus.
eggs.
The things they put in their mouth.
Human hearts. Giant toes.
Whatever's
see
inside the
Skyrim.
box.
What?
What?
Sorry, Jake just walked in, broke my door, and then pointed at my at a cat on the cat. She's the cat. Pointed it at the cat on the bed and went. Flashlight's on.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
You see
Don't do
the
flashlight.
server
you're
comes
streaming.
around. You see the server come around, and she just kind of puts a check out on the table. Total of it's like a silver for everybody. It's very cheap food.
I was gonna drop a single gold.
She looks at you and she's like, "Oh, thank you. You're so generous."
Also drop a gold. Sorry, I just
Oh
mute.
shit. Goddamn.
I will also
you
drop a gold because I don't have any silver to make change.
You can.
I just have gold.
10 silver makes 1 gold, so you can say that you have 10 silver instead of 1 gold.
We're
Oh, okay.
we're just tipping. This is
how
our
mu-
tip.
How much was it supposed to be?
1 silver.
1 silver.
Right?
Yeah, I'll just put down a gold.
You see, she's just
I'll be generous and
flabbergasted.
D&D.
She's just, I mean, I appreciate this. You're all just so wonderful.
Do you not know how... You know what, I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth.
I don't know
I
how
have
to
to
say
question
it.
I say the words. Miss, what is your name?
Oh, my name's Caroline.
Yes! Sorry, I just needed to know he gave her the same name. Thank you, Carolyn, for the wonderful service.
Oh, no problem. If you're in town again, feel free to stop by. You're all.
I will. I thank you for the seafood. It was yummy.
She looks over at you and she winks and she's like, anytime.
You scare me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you? Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have a good day.
I'd be scared.
Don't be scared.
And she just starts cleaning up the table. Daisy, you feel another wave hit you.
Oh boy. Daisy, are these waves of homophobia?
No!
These
Where did that come from?
Gosh.
I don't know.
Question: does it feel like an uncontrollable wave? Like I feel like I need to get up right now.
Roll an insight check.
Okay.
We'll go back to the main.
I'm sorry. I'm combining what I know about
8.
Daisy, and then also just hearing waves. I'm like, motherfucker, orgasming right now.
You had a very better idea of what I was almost gonna have to ask.
It feels like comfortable. Like a sense of longing. Almost like your favorite meal that your mother made for you years ago that you haven't been able to eat in a long time. It's nostalgic.
Are we all ready to go? Are we all done? You want? Can we go check out the grove now?
I'm ready when everyone else is.
We can go.
I am prepared for departure.
Okay.
You sound stressed.
No. Just excited.
I didn't pitch you as the type of person to be excited about plants.
Oh, I love the trees and nature and.
That's right.
lemon
Tell me
and
about. Tell me the name of every tree.
You want me to tell you the name of every tree? I'm gonna be like a Minecraft player who's just like, spruce, oak, dark oak.
Do you actually start listing off names of trees?
Pine,
Pine is not the Minecraft tree.
mahogany.
Okay, here's the thing.
Hazelnut.
Doctor, roll a nature check.
Oh, okay.
Acacia.
That's a whole ass 11.
All these trees. Okay, Daisy is saying not like normal trees. The trees that Daisy's talking about, you've never heard about.
Daisy, are you on drugs?
Mushroom plank.
Daisy, are you on drugs?
No, I'm not that I know of.
Daisy?
Can I also do a nature roll to see if I understand?
Sure.
Daisy, these are not the names of trees. These are the things people say when they are on drugs.
Ergot.
I should know. I've been around a lot of people on drugs.
Taffy, you've
Amanita
traveled a lot. You've never heard these names.
What the fuck? +4 nature and for what?
You rolled an 8.
I know!
Hey, can I make a nature check?
Sure.
We're all curious now.
I want it. No. Oh, I have no modifier.
That makes sense for your character. You sit and think for a second, and you realize Prar, you don't know the name of a single type of tree.
I don't know shit. At any
You
given
don't know
point in
anything.
time. I don't know anything.
I just realized I didn't open fucking.
It eludes you, Takek. It sounds like a bunch of made-up words.
All words are made up. Don't worry about it.
That's a fair point.
If you really want to go see the trees in the grove, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't.
I think we need to do a medical check on Daisy because she sounds like she's on some pretty fucking hard drugs.
Could it be something more like one of those times where, you know, when you your favorite band, someone asks you, oh, that's your favorite band? What's your favorite song by them? You're like, I do not know a single song of theirs, but you know all of them. Like, it's one of those things. Could it just be like that where I'm like, I have no idea what's going on?
No, you're pretty good, decent with nature. You just you've never heard of those trees. But Tikek, make an insight check.
Insight? Okay.
Insight. Just Tikek.
I heard
fungal
and I thought
sporings?
Tinker, I'm sorry. Brain lag.
Hey, does that do anything?
Yeah, let me
Fairy
give me a moment.
flip-floppers.
Are you sure you're not on drugs?
Ivy
Like-
spurt.
100% sure.
No, I just grew up around nature. It's beautiful. Nature is beautiful. It's
I don't
home.
doubt you.
It's relaxation.
I don't doubt that nature is beautiful and relaxing and that you like it. I'm just doubting that you're not currently on drugs.
I'm not on drugs.
Yeah, but I don't know a single thing of what you just
Yeah,
said.
no, I'm sorry. I've been around the block, as they say.
Yeah. This is definitely stumping you, Doctor, because you know a bit about nature. You were taught a bit about nature. Yeah, this is nothing you've heard of.
Like, I know not a single word that just came out of your fucking mouth.
Well, that's not my problem.
I think you are you sure you're saying these in common? These may not be the common names for them.
Let's just go to the grove you were talking about.
I think we should.
It starts lifting them off in animal speak. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I was speaking them in common.
Yeah, no, that was even worse.
Are you sure you're okay? I've changed languages.
I'm fine. I just know many languages.
I'm not convinced, but okay.
Why?
Can I do a medicine check on you? Just to make sure.
Sure. It's a little weird thing to
I'm gonna
ask,
do a
but
fucking
okay.
medicine check.
Sure, yeah. Do a medicine check.
That's an 18.
Okay.
They seem to be of a right mind. They don't. They're not showing any other normal signs of someone being like high on something. But you see, as they're talking to you, every once in a while, they're just kind of like head jerks in a direction, and they stare off for a second, and then they kind of like snap back and look at you, and then a minute later, they
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes
They
gravity.
look off-
Oh, there goes
look off
gravity.
at the wall again, and it's hard to. They're having trouble focusing.
Do you usually have issues with focus?
Well, according to my mother, I have a beautiful brain like no other. Which I think was a nice way of saying yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you cannot trust the words of mothers. I have 2 of them.
Oh, I only
How
have
about
one.
parents?
They will lie to you.
Is that
Wait, no,
including or not
technically I do
including
have
Tekek?
2, except I think one of them is
What?
dead.
I'm sorry for
The
your
doctor,
loss.
the doctor
No,
said
it's
they
okay.
had 2
It's
mothers.
usually
Is that including or not including Tekek?
That is not including Tekek.
I think it'd be funny if Tempter just like assumed we were related because we're both bird people.
You know what? Let's do that.
I'm gonna be honest, Prard has made that assumption.
I recognize what's being said. Like Tekek recognizes what's being said. It's like, different races. I just like pipe up and I'm like, we are different races. But thanks? Question? Like Tekek goes, thank you? Question mark?
Daisy, you get hit by another wave.
Do we need to go somewhere? Are you sure you're not coming? I'm just saying.
I try to set up a serious
I'm sorry!
We're having a serious moment here.
You keep saying waves and shit, and I'm like, this and
waves of nostalgia. Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. What?
Sorry. No, it was supposed to be nostalgia.
Yeah, but you never
Nostalgia.
specified nostalgia.
I said nostalgia.
I said these fucking nuts. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm really questioning if I should go on with my question I was gonna ask.
I genuinely love you all and am worried for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. As you should be.
Be afraid. Very
Daisy,
afraid.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Eight.
You all see Daisy's head just jerk to the wall again and just stares silently. And she just stands up and starts walking out.
Daisy,
Trying to.
Daisy, this is not a healthy person.
I just start following Daisy. I have been trying to get us to go somewhere, anywhere.
I'm also following Daisy, but like I'm just like Daisy, this is not how a mentally healthy person does things. Daisy, are you sure you're okay? Like I know what
Daisy, you can hear them talking to you, but it's kind of like your vision's you've got tunnel vision right now, and everything's kind of muffled.
Okay.
And you start.
Can I
walking.
reply to them at all, or is it like I'm
You
fully
can reply.
just like everything's fine, everything's okay.
You keep on saying that, but I do not believe you.
I catch up to her and I
is
grab her by the wrist.
Fine.
Not hardly, just to make her stop. Like, you do not seem okay. I do believe you would need some medical attention.
Oh, it's okay. I'm almost home.
You live in what's it called, Lightport?
Is that a little sauce?
It is. The city is called Lightport.
You live in Lightport?
No.
Didn't you say?
And I just keep walking.
I'm
Okay.
If
I look over to the party and I'm just like, that was a little suspicious, right? Like, I'm not going insane here.
Can I just, like, off of, like, basis of everyone, like, being worried, can I just cast a spell, detect poison and disease on,
yeah,
technically it's, you know, also, it's for the duration. I can sense the presence and location of poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of me. So I have a feeling that the doctor lights up like a Christmas tree.
Okay, you remember using this spell once before on someone who's actually poisoned. When you use this, you actually get to, like, your vision starts almost like an X-ray, and you can see the important arteries underneath the skin, and you could see where poison is creeping through the arteries. You could see just the green veins or dark black veins of poison, depending on the poison. Daisy looks fine. But anything that is poison also lights up that green or dark. You turn and you just... The doctor is shining. Shining.
Like just like a glow stick.
And you almost like notice a faint trace of like a residual non-active poison inside the doctor's body.
Not to mention, since I, like you said, like it's like an X-ray, right? Mm-hmm. I'm assuming I can see worm just fucking bright as shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, worm's way brighter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's so cute.
But I turned to everybody and I as far as diseases and poisons go, she's good.
Yeah, she's also not on drugs.
Do you think it could be a spell?
Drugs are a type of poison. I don't know if that's how you I don't know if that's how you roll it, Olive, but I think all drugs
I would allow it.
IRL. Like
I would allow you to be able to see both drugs and alcohol inside someone's body.
Fuck yeah. Okay, cool.
The doctor doesn't count drugs as poisons because they would never take drugs.
Yeah. It's not like that. It's just like it's like IRL. If someone was drinking, that's a fucking poison. Like you like it doesn't do anything good for you, like at all. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you think she could possibly be under a spell?
I don't have detect magic.
Neither do I.
However, I forgot to ask, have we had like a long rest so I can change my stupid fucking spells? Since I don't have any cleric spells? Well, I have them, but I don't have any healing.
Okay. Since the combat of the train, you have had a long rest. You've had 2 days to do a long rest, so you can change your spells if you want.
Okay, cool. I'll keep detect poison since I just cast it, but...
Okay. And it's about, like, 1 or 2 p.m. right now. You guys just know that you have to be there around sunset, Tara said, for the discussion of the box. And then the next morning, there for the job, which is, just a reminder, the job to get to the train that has been captured by goblins. But you all watch Daisy's just walking.
Daisy slows the fuck down. I am very small.
Can I just pick up the doctor and fly after and just like hovering behind and just fly after Daisy? I'm just like letting this happen.
Doctor, do you let this happen?
Yeah, I think if anyone else asked to pick me up, absolutely not, but
it's me, and I'm so special. And apparently everyone thinks you're my child.
I hastily walk to catch up with Daisy.
Daisy, as you're walking down this long center street, heading towards the center of the city, your vision is just getting darker and darker. The peripheries are getting darker, and you're physically getting tunnel visioned. And darker and darker until there's just a little sphere that you can see through. And you walk up to this big iron gate, which doors are open towards the outside of the city. And you step into that threshold, and your vision clears. And you see this vast forest inside the center of this city. There are pathways. You see there are people walking on these pathways, going for jogs. You see there's a couple who set up a picnic underneath a tree. You see there's a very large pond. And you also notice these humanoid creatures, tall, standing almost 8 feet tall, made completely out of bark. No facial figures, no features of any kind, and you see one looking off in the distance, no mouth, no nose, just 2 hollow sockets where the eyes should be, with 2 green lights shining. You roll a history check with advantage.
Good thing you're giving it with advantage, because I don't have...
This would be a history or arcana check.
Either or a -1. That is 9 and a 7.
I'm really getting fucked by the dice today.
9 and 7. They're familiar. You've seen one before. Can't remember what it's called, but you have seen one before. And the rest of you walk in, and you see Daisy just staring at this park.
Home.
It is giving you a very... I'm DMing you something. And everyone but Daisy roll nature checks.
Okay. That's a 16 for the doctor.
Why is it
23.
so ass?
With that note and that message, Daisy's just like eyes start to well up with tears.
Them 9.
Doctor and Tempter, you both specifically, knowing that you've both been around a lot, you've been around nature, you don't recognize these trees.
What the fuck?
You don't recognize these plants.
You don't recognize the bodies in the water.
Tempter specifically, this looks like nothing from the world you live in.
Pepper, it's just mom.
Nice.
Oh man, I gotta let the dog out of my room. She's freaking the fuck out.
And you can see there's about 10 throughout the park. It's a big park. You can see about 10 of these tall, bark-skinned humanoid figures who are all just wandering around and tending to the plants. And then one of them looks over at Daisy. And then all of them turn towards Daisy and just look at her, staring.
Hi.
Daisy?
Do you know these creatures?
I've seen them before. I don't really know much about them, though. They're really beautiful, aren't they? All the twisting branches.
You watch one, the closest to you, start walking towards you. And it walks until it's about 2 feet from you. And it reaches its hand up towards your face. If willing, it will try to touch your head.
I'm okay with it. I'll let it touch my head.
You hear in your mind, in Sylvan, you are like us.
I speak back in Sylvan. Yes. Is the Feywild closed? Are we here? Is this? Am I back?
There is a way.
Wait.
Yes.
Can you help me? I've been trying to get back forever.
Roll a persuasion check.
Come on! Fuck you, dice. 9.
You see the hand reach away, but you still hear in your head. With time, we will show. If you show you are friends with nature, then we show.
I am friends with nature. What?
Then you see this figure just turns around and starts walking away.
I don't understand. I just want to go home.
And to everyone else, there was no... You heard Daisy talking in a language, but it sounded like a one-sided conversation. Does anyone else speak Sylvan?
I checked. I do not. Literally, the moment you said Sylvan, I checked.
Sylvan? Hang on.
Does not look like I do.
Is that features and traits? Where is it?
Sylvan is like Elvish.
No, where is languages? I'm trying to find it on my thing. Ah, there it is. Nope. However, I know so many other fucking ones.
Wait, what are your languages?
I know Aarakocra, Orin, Common, Druidic, Elvish, and Goblin. Fuck.
Where do I see my languages?
Let me check to see if I wrote those down for you. I think I did. No. I think they're on the character sheet you sent me. I did not transfer them over for you, I'm sorry. You would have wrote them down on your character sheet. I did not transfer them to D&D Beyond. That is, or Roll20. That's my fault. Do you have that character sheet ready and available?
Wait, are you talking to me?
Yes.
I zoned out. Languages. Fuck. I don't know. It was on the sheet.
On the character sheet?
Yeah, I sent you way back when. Wait, did I pin it?
Did you pin it? That would be nice.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
I feel like, okay, Tender definitely would know a couple more languages. I'll need to figure those out.
Okay. I can scroll, see if I can find...
I'm scrolling back.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You guys can keep talking character if you want as I do this.
Hey, Daisy? Where the fuck are we?
Okay. I turn around and you just see full, like, bawling tears coming out of my eyes.
This does not faze the doctor one bit.
I thought I was home.
And there it is home, because I don't recognize any of these plans.
Home? Home is home.
Well, yes, but like, I've been around most of the world, and I know stories of, if I haven't been there, I've at least heard stories of that. And this does not match up with any of that, so what fucking plane are we on?
I believe we're still on the
Material
I
plane.
am just
Material
as
plane?
confused as the doctor. I've been around many years and have explored many places. This is still very unknown.
It feels like it's been touched by my home.
And
But
what plane is your home on?
I don't know if I'm supposed to say. I don't know if I'm supposed to say. Olive, would
Yes.
I have ever been told that I'm not supposed to tell people where I'm from?
Hazel never specifically said that.
Well, it's a little bit complicated. It's a little bit magical, and generally we're not supposed to really tell people about it unless we're taking someone there.
Would the doctor know any stories about the Feywilds?
Roll a history check.
It definitely. I mean, this area is definitely very like. It's given.
That's a whole ass 7.
If you have, you're not recalling it any at the moment.
You know,
So
I feel
roll
like
history check.
Sure.
Oh well, fuck off, I guess then. Shit.
The digital dice are really just going ham on our asses.
This is something.
Yeah, no, I used up all of my luck. It's day 1.
With your 3 natural 20s in a row.
With my 3 nat 20s in a fucking row.
Yeah, nothing's coming. If you know something, you're having trouble recalling it.
Because I feel like the doctor would probably know something, but
I've been muted, and as soon as I was like, we were talking about like the nature not being nature, I said, "Is this the fucking Feywild?" And then as soon as Keeper was like, "Would I know anything about the Feywild?" I was like, "Oh, kidding."
No, that's the first thing that came to mind when, you said that we were in this area and we didn't recognize anything and it was a bit funky. And I was just like, this is the fucking Feywilds, isn't it? And I was right.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it. You're still here in Lightport. You're still in the material plane.
It feels like it's been touched by the Feywild, but it hasn't been. But it's not it.
Yeah.
This isn't home. It's close to home, but it's not home yet.
Roll a wisdom save one last time.
Okay. 14.
It's faint now. You could still feel that sense of longing, that pull. But being here, it's all just swirling everywhere. You're having trouble pinpointing it. And it went from this, since you've been here, you've had this faint pull. And it wasn't until you were here in Lightport that it swelled up to that intensity. Now it's back to that faint, very faint pull.
Damn it, I just want to go home. This world is beautiful and it's but it's dangerous and mean.
The doctor is gonna give her a hug and say, like, I know what you're feeling. I know how it feels to not be home or with family and to search for that. You are not alone. You will find it someday. I promise you that.
I'm gonna hug you back. And then in my head, it's cueing the song, You Are Not Alone.
That's literally what I was just thinking of.
Now the question is it you are you are not alone, dear Evan Hansen, or you are not alone into the woods? It's both
Dear
for
Evan
me right
Hansen.
now.
It's Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are
So,
not alone.
Daisy, you're standing here in a place that very reminiscent of home. What do? Would you stay here for a while? Would you kind of go explore the rest of the city?
I want to look around. There's something here, and I was drawn here. This can't be it. It can't just be this.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. 7. Not good. I'm not smart.
You look around and you see the winding pathways, the gravel, the winding gravel and dirt pathways. There are tons of people in here. Everyone comes to this essentially park in the middle of the city and come here to relax, have a picnic, go jogging. So there's traffic in and out, but you see about 10 of those tall tree bark-like figures. And nothing else really.
I turn to Dekek and say, "You have the map. What does the map say this place is?" Is Opal here? Oh, Opal's muted. Fuck.
Oh shit! I responded. Fucking hell! I keep forgetting to unmute.
Like there's silence.
I immediately I open the pamphlet. I'm looking at the map. Hey Olive, what is this? What place does it say this is?
It says the Grove.
The
and there's a
Grove.
little blurb underneath it.
What's the
It
blurb
says,
say?
The Grove is a central park in the middle of the city. The Grove is maintained and kept by the woodland druids who live there. These druids are humanoid in shape with no facial features except glowing green orbs where their eyes should be. These creatures are mostly docile, except if you try to cause trouble in the Grove. They will take action.
Wait, they're druids?
That's what the pamphlet says.
I want to say something in druidic to them.
Ooh.
What do you say?
I've kind of been spacing out. Hang on, give me 1 second.
Although I will say that reading the end of the blurb, it says the Grove is a popular tourist spot because of the fact that the druids will rearrange the layout of the Grove every night. People can watch as the druids work their magic, causing the trees to uproot and walk to another place entirely. The Grove's layout is never the same day by day, and so people gave up trying to properly map it.
So basically what you're saying from that is that I could come back here tomorrow and try and reinvestigate with everyone's help because I might need to give them information if they're gonna help me.
You can always certainly try.
You can always ask. You didn't ask us this time.
No.
But Tekek,
Yeah.
would you like to try to speak Druidic?
Yes. I say. I take a look around the grove and I say, this area is beautiful, and you guys tend it all yourself in Druidic.
You see one of the closest druid who's currently kind of pruning a batch of flowers, just kind of snaps its head at you.
Yeah.
And it just stands up tall and starts walking towards you.
Oh, it's scary.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
And just
I
no
keep my
facial
composure,
feature,
obviously.
no facial features except for the two glowing orbs, the green orbs, and just no clothes, just bark all over. And this feature reaches its hand out and pauses with its hand in front of you as it's aiming at your head.
Put your hand on its face.
Is the palm facing down or up?
Palm is
Palms
facing
up.
down. And
I put
fingers
my-
are extended out, almost to like put the hand on top of your head.
Yes, and that's exactly what I was thinking. I take a breath, I say a quick prayer to Aphrodite, and I stick my head like into their hand.
Grabs you by the head, chucks you away.
Like a baby!
Grabs your hand, just snaps your neck.
Goddamn. Oh
no.
Wait, was
You-
that real? Wait, wait!
No. You hear in your head, in Druidic,
Yeah.
another one who could speak to us. Hello.
Sorry. Anyway, I say hello. Except in my head, because it feels like. Wait, yeah. I decide to say. Does it work this way too? But this is all said in my head in Druidic, but I'm not saying anything out loud.
The hand reaches back, and you hear, yes, it does.
Okay, so I have small conversation. I want to have small conversation about. I don't want to roleplay it because I'm tired. But I have small conversation about the grove and just like how gorgeous it is.
Oh yeah, they'll tell you all about the different types of plants. And you start hearing the names of the trees that Daisy was talking about in the diner. So very
I see.
similar names of plants that Daisy was talking about. And this druid, it's just standing like 5 feet, arms at side, very much man posing, just completely still. But the voice inside the head, while monotone, is very excitedly talking to you about plants.
I'm getting this sense that I'm just the person people with hyperfixations go to just talk about their hyperfixation.
Oh my god.
But I do love hearing about, Takek loves hearing about, like, things that people love, you know? So, trains, plants, anything. I get excited from hearing people talk about things they love. So, that's probably actually very fitting.
You hear?
I keep asking questions. It's the whole thing, you know. Anyway.
Yeah, as they talk, you hear just mid-conversation, they slip and say, I see you were not touched by the Fae like your friend is.
By the Fae. I have to say I'm a bit sheltered when it comes to the Fae. I spent most of my life in a Aphroditic temple in Unogi, so I do not believe I was ever touched by the Fae, no.
That is fair. I sensed.
Is my friend Fae or just touched by the Fae?
Daisy, you see this figure just stare, like the head turns, snaps at you and stares at you.
I do a
And
little
then
wave.
snaps back towards Takak and is like, I feel that is not my place to say.
I just nod.
While this is happening, would I be able to use my divine sense and walk around while using that divine sense for 30 feet? Because I guess that's how much you would move in one turn, because it's until your next turn. To sense if there are any celestial fiend or undead or anything affected by a hollow spell within 6 feet, 60 feet.
It's specifically Celestial Fiend or Undead.
Yes. This one doesn't have Fae.
You get a faint aura coming off of Takak. Not celestial, but touched by a celestial.
Huh?
But touched by a god.
Cleric.
I know. I'm like confused. I'm like, when did this happen?
Hot. Okay. Cool.
You would know that a lot of clerics you get that feeling from clerics or paladins specifically.
Not monks though. We're cool. We're too cool for that.
Hey, you knock it out. I love Aphrodite.
Like, we may be religious, but we don't talk to our gods.
You don't really pick up anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do it 6 times for a long rest, so I was like, I'm gonna pick it up. Might as well.
Fair,
Here.
Okay. So it is now about, I would say about 4 p.m. You spend some time searching through the grove without any luck. You have about 5 hours until your designated meeting time. Would you guys like to explore the city, or what do you want to do?
I'd like to see if there was a place I can go to learn about all these plants. A book, library, or just asking.
I wanna go investigate Hush.
You little sneaky baby.
I am a little stinky baby.
Stinky baby.
You could ask around, Tempter. There are other people in, walking around the grove. Some are just jogging, some are like having a picnic or sitting on a bench.
Can I do like a perception to see like who looks more interested in these plants? Because like, I get the feeling I won't be able to talk to the wood boys.
Wait. Can the doctor go up to the tree?
Yeah. The tree or the tree person?
The tree person.
Sure.
And they're gonna waddle on up. And they're gonna take out Worm and show them Worm. Be like, you seem cool. You wanna see my cool snake?
This was mid-conversation, Oppo, that this happened.
Gotcha.
Doctor, you were showing hands cupped up towards this 8-foot tall figure showing Snake, and you see this figure just snap its head down and stare.
Also, literally doubled the doctor's size, I'm just saying.
Double the doctor's size. You see this head snap down and these 2 green orbs staring at you, boring into you. And you see it staring at Worm. And you...
Worm?
You just see it staring and staring. But, Takek, you hear, you hear in your head, holy shit, that's a cool fucking snake.
I laugh out loud, because, like I said, my conversation has been completely in my head. I laugh, like, completely out loud. Like, a nice little bird cackle, like... I don't know. I was trying to make it like sound birdie. But I turn to the doctor and I say, they think your snake's really cool.
Also think my snake is very cool. They have been with me a very long time.
This figure's still just staring at you, boring down at you.
Do I hear this?
They can only speak into one head at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was I wasn't sure if that was the doctor and Takek talking to each other out loud.
Oh yeah, I did say out
that.
loud.
Yeah,
I did say they think your snake's really cool.
Yeah, and I also said out loud, like, I also think my snake is very cool.
Oh yeah.
I guess my divine sense not picking up anything, my head just whips back and I'm like, you have a snake? And I come running.
Very quickly, they shove Worm back in their scarf and they say, no.
But, oh
I have no clue what
Also,
you're fucking talking about.
I'm just gonna talk in parcel tongue and be like, "Hello, little guy, you wanna come out?"
I also want to know if Tempter is like talking to other people asking about the plants.
Yeah.
While, because like I now know a shit ton about these plants because I'm literally talking to the tree about the fucking plants. So if I hear you at all, I just don't know if you've like actually gone and like said it to anybody yet.
That's what I'm imagining doing. I'm just.
I would say Tempter's just been going from person to person asking, and most people are like, I'm sorry,
Tempter,
I don't know.
Tempter, come here. I call out.
Yes. I go to Kay.
You want to know about the plants? I can talk to these very nice people.
They are very nice.
They've been telling me, would they be Ents? Are they Ents? Because they're tree
could
people,
ask.
right? Okay, so I go back into my head. Actually, you know what? I do start talking out loud so that people know that I'm talking to the thing. But it's in Druidic, so if you don't know it, you don't know it.
Okay.
What?
I was gonna say, what language are you speaking?
Druidic. I'm just speaking out loud so that it doesn't seem like I'm just staring at the Ent for like 20 minutes. But or maybe Ent, whatever. You know, I ask in Druidic. I go, pardon me, as I don't really know much about like Fae and Feywild.
The head staring up at Worm. Well, what was staring at Worm is now just staring at the doctor. Snaps back up and looks at you.
Sorry. Okay. Are you a type of Ent? Forgive me if that's the wrong terminology.
You hear? Oh, I'm a dryad.
A dryad.
Nature
Beautiful.
spirit.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say. A dryad, beautiful. My friend here. Hopefully, Tempter has walked up to me at this point. My friend here has questions about the plants. Is it okay if I go between both of you as translator?
Oh, yes, of
Could
course.
you ask? Could you quickly ask if they speak Giant?
Do you speak Giant?
I don't think so. Check.
No, I speak Sylvan and Druidic.
Yeah. Okay. So I turn to Tempter and I go, I'm just gonna translate.
I see.
That was in common, by the way, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
I don't have any specific questions. I'm asking questions.
Yeah, just
I got
asking
you.
questions.
Like the names and such.
And any of the knowledge that I've already picked up from the Dryad, I say before translating any questions to the Dryad, so that they aren't just repeating themselves.
Sounds good. As this is happening, Doctor, you see Worm is desperately trying to get out of your scarf. It just starts slithering out of your scarf.
I grab Worm and I'm just like, what the fuck do you want, bitch?
Worm just starts pulling in the direction of Daisy.
Worm, the doctor's just like, whore, and walks over to Daisy. I denied the snake before. This is Worm. They are a little whore who wants to meet you.
Daisy, you hear in Snake. Hi! Hi! And, Doctor, you just hear... And you hear them just, like, hissing back and forth at each other.
Are you a little whore like me?
I feel like Worm, at this point, at least to some extent, the doctor understands Worm.
I feel like you definitely know body language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
but-
like tone of voice.
Yeah.
Can like kind of tell what a greeting is. Can kind of tell.
Daisy here. Hi. Ignore this asshole. Hi.
Fuck you too.
Little
Okay,
shit.
I will.
Grow some inches, fucker.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said gross some inches fucker, and I said, how about you do that too, bitch?
Hi. You talk.
I can talk to snakes, yes. I can talk to everyone in the animal kingdom. You want to know a little secret?
What?
I'm just like you.
What?
And I like twitch my bunny ears and I'm like, see?
Oh.
I can speak to all of you.
I don't think I get it, but that's cool.
You're so cute. Oh my goodness.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I would like to state that Worm can be bribed.
Oh, definitely.
What's your favorite food?
Oh,
Quail eggs.
all of them. But
All
definitely
of
eggs. The bigger the
Eggs?
better. But this asshole won't let me have big eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for the biggest egg.
You can't fit anything that big in your mouth.
Shut your whore mouth.
Hear me out. What would you like? I could cook up a really, really big egg.
No.
No? You like it raw?
Raw.
Raw. Little whore, just... I know you. I know you.
The animals such sluts.
I'm Daisy, and I'm gonna be your new best friend, okay?
Okay. Well, I mean,
Okay.
you have to fucking fight this fucker for that position, but...
Oh, we can have more than one best friend. We're all best friends here, aren't we?
Oh. I'm Worm.
Hi, Worm. You're a little
W-Y-R-M.
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 I don't know what you guys are saying.
That's how you
Worm.
spell worm.
W-Y-R-M.
W-Y-R-M.
You're such a little cutie. I
could
have
kill
any
you.
eggs on- You could kill me?
Yeah. I'm not going to.
Oh, okay, that's good. I can trust you?
No.
Hi.
Do you know what you should do? You
What?
should kill our enemies.
Oh.
Yeah. You should make them hurt. Just like me.
Worm just looks around and is like, is anyone here enemies? I can go kill him. I can go kill.
No one at the moment. No
Oh.
one at the moment, my
Not even the
little
big
dear.
red one?
Not even the big red one.
Oh.
Wait, the big red one?
Worm's just looking at Prar.
No! No, 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 no. No, no, they're kind.
Okay.
They're very kind. Very, very kind. Friend. Friend.
Oh,
I point at all of
wait,
them.
Okay.
can I do
Friends.
something real quick?
What?
Can I cast speak with animals?
Yeah, you see Daisy is just talking to the snake and just they're hissing back and forth and they seem
Now,
to be having a
The
conversation.
question is, when do you cast that?
I just realized that like earlier when I changed my spells, I grabbed speak with animals.
Yeah,
yeah,
you can
that's-
absolutely cast speak with animals.
I've casted it.
You hear, I could kill the big red one.
No, that's not a good idea.
Oh, okay.
We don't kill
I turn to
our friends.
Prar and I say, I think they're planning to kill you. But I say it in a joking way. Like I'm like, hey, they're planning to kill you. Wink, wink.
Like they're plotting your demise.
Crow.
Crow,
You
Crow,
awake?
are you asleep? I realize Crow hasn't talked in a
Crow
while.
hasn't talked in a minute. Crow.
Crow? Crow?
Crow!
Crow.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I like how we're also
Mom,
still
did
not
you do it
in
already?
stream
Yeah,
We've never used
we
Stream
still
VC.
neglect going to stream VC.
Oh
Not
shit!
to mention, at 6, Crow said I'm grabbing my duvet so I can be comfy. Crow's
Oh
definitely asleep.
no!
No,
Crow.
Crow.
Crow's
Crow.
100% asleep.
How do I deal with this? Could you? I'm gonna mute and deafen Crow. Could you call Crow on? You know what?
They're on Do Not Disturb.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank
once
you.
I find my phone. Nope, here it is.
Mute.
I am also going to deafen, actually, just in
Okay.
case.
While we're in this break, I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah, we're actually gonna we'll take a stream break right now.
Okay.
We'll take a 5-minute break as we figure this situation out.
I love Worm, and I will be drawing them. I will be adding them to my character art that I have done.
You're welcome for
So-
the worm content.
Okay, so I'm gonna deafen as we go on break. Okay, I'm gonna put on some music. Had to be right back, and I'll see you all in about 5 minutes. Okay, we are back, and we got Opal had to leave for an emergency. So if Takek has to do anything, I will be piloting Takek. But Crow is back, so
We don't talk about it.
we don't talk about it.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We
So,
don't talk anymore.
You guys have a nice time talking to the druids, but after a while, they all kind of say like, "Oh, we have to get back to our work," and you are all free to roam the city, do what you want to do.
Would like to make, just to see what's around the city, I would like to make a perception check.
Sure. Just so you know, you are a little quiet.
Oh, I was kind of slouching. Ugh. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a perception check.
You go ahead.
City.
I'm back.
Hey. Okay. Yeah. You take your time. You just kind of do. If you're walking around the city, you do a loop. You can very obviously see the very tall, Hush building. If you walk towards that side of the city, that half of the city, you notice that the buildings are all very much brick and taller than the other half of the city. And as you're kind of walking down one of the central streets, what catches your eyes, you see kind of similar to the neon magic lights from Hush. You see this flashing in like a purple light, a flashing sign, and you see next to the name, a little in the same neon purple, a little cat with its paw sticking up, and the sign says, "The Necromancer."
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
I love that.
It's fucking adorable.
So that would immediately catch your attention.
Found
It's a
out
very
cat cafe.
flashy. It's a very flashy business.
How much you want to bet it's a cat cafe?
If it is, I'm gonna be very happy because I love cat cafes so much that I put one in my own thing. Cat cafes are fucking amazing. So are maid cafes. Wink.
Your whole group is just kind of standing in front of this building.
Seems interesting.
Are there cats?
I would assume there are.
Looking in, you see there's like thin tables pushed up against the window with people drinking coffee and looking out at the streets, and you do see next to one of them a cat. And further on back, you see it almost looks like a store.
You can. The doctor's here, right?
Yes.
Everybody's with us. Sorry, I missed a little bit at the beginning. So the doctor does not like the idea of cats.
Oh.
Mortal enemies they are. Because they're a crow.
Okay, that's actually very fair. I
They
get
don't
that.
like owls and they don't like cats.
Well, owls are predators, so I get that.
And owls and
They're-
crows have beef.
Terrifying.
Wait, can we see any cats on the inside or no?
There are cats on the inside, yes. A few. But you peek further in the store and you do see shelves lined with items. It's further in the back. You can't properly see it, but it does also seem to be another type of business.
I've heard that cats generally bring joy among people through emotional support. I don't know.
They're very nice.
Cats are the devil.
No.
Cats are horrendous.
Wait, have I ever been attacked?
Not that you can remember.
When I was little, did I ever get attacked by a cat? I'd probably black that out.
Not that you can remember.
Okay. Then I like.
I stand by my statement. Cats are the devil.
If you do not wish to go into there, we don't to the building with cats. We do not have to enter.
You all can go in. I do not mind. I do not wish to hinder your fun. Just knowing I will not go anywhere near there.
It was just a suggestion to bring to keep up morale within the group. But if this would actually have the opposite effect, then we should not go in.
Whatever you want.
I don't want anything.
Daisy, you could see there's
Out
a
of
cat
character.
in the window that just starts like pawing at the glass at you.
Oh, I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in, and I'm picking up that cat who is pawing at the window, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, hello." And I'm gonna talk to all the cats. I'm gonna talk to all those cats.
Yeah, you say hello, and like you pick it up, and the cat just starts purring and like nuzzling into you, and you say hello, and it just looks up at you, and just immediately, about 20 cats just all sit in a circle around Daisy, just staring, and you just hear, "Whoa, oh my, whoa, whoa, she can talk to us, whoa, holy shit."
Are you happy living here?
Yeah, you get free food.
Oh, okay.
Plus,
I just
the
wanted
owner's
to
nice.
double. Oh, okay, good. I didn't want this to be like you were, enslaved. Because if you were, I would rescue you.
No.
But if you're happy, then I'm happy you're happy.
No, we're good.
You all are so beautiful and handsome and cute, and I hope you know that.
They all just start purring. You see one cat that was kind of standing near the back starts walking up towards you. It's this black cat with a scar over one eye, and the one eye is closed, and just looks at you like, "You're interesting. Would you like to speak to the master?"
I would love that.
That's
I like
ominous.
I like your scar. It's very interesting.
Thanks. And it just turns and starts. It kind of hops up on there's the counter on the far end of the building on the far right wall. It's almost like a barista counter. And then there's a doorway behind it with purple velvet drapes, and the cat dashes back there. And now that you're actually in the store, you see it is a part half cat cafe, half magic item shop.
Fuck yes!
I'm interested in the magic item shop, but I don't trust the cats. This is a dilemma.
I assume everyone's still outside. I'm just chilling with cats.
Yeah, you're the only one in right now.
Wow. This is a
Ours
beautiful
definitely
shop.
he has walked inside, he's found a cat, and he is just petting.
Sounds good. Yeah, you pick up this dusty brown calico cat that just starts nuzzling into your chest and just starts purring and purring. Tempter, do you go on?
No, I decided to stay out with the doctor and to get.
Okay.
The birds are just like, no thanks.
a few moments go by as you're just kind of playing with the cats, and you see a quick flash through the purple velvet curtains. Someone comes flying out. And I don't mean running. They are flying out. And they circle up, do a big wide circle in the top, at the ceiling of the shop, and fly down in front of the two of you. And you see there is this tall, lanky, spry tabaxi with black fur. So it's a cat person with black fur, a witch's garb, and she's sitting cross-legged on the side of a flying broomstick. And she's about hovering about 5 feet above you, and she smiles down at you. I'm like, I see we have customers and fresh faces.
Did she go past me when I was going into the back rooms?
You went in the back room? I missed that.
Oh, I thought I was following the cat into the back
Nope.
rooms because you're describing that as a magic
Yeah, that's
shop.
what I thought as well.
No. It's a big open area. The back rooms is like the employee only.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if you try to go back there, the cat would have stopped you.
Oh, okay.
But it's like the first half is cat cafe, and then it just immediately goes into the second half. Further in the building is a magic item shop. There's no divide between the two.
That's really cool and also dangerous. I love it.
You imagine the owner's probably used to things getting knocked off of shelves.
Oh.
But you see this black furred tabaxi just flying about 5 feet above you, neat, like legs crossed, just like smiling down at you too. And so, what can I help you two out with?
Question. Does she have big titties?
Oh my god.
They're a bit on the
And-
smaller side.
And is
She's-
she
she's a very-
inspired by Blair from Soul Eater?
She is
That's
not
what I-
inspired. She is not inspired by them.
That is what my
Okay.
brain went to
Because
immediately.
it's not like a person with cat ears. This is a
Okay.
fully,
Wholeheartedly a cat person.
Yeah.
full-heartedly
No,
cat
I
person.
more
This
meant
is
like
what
a
a cat bro
tabaxi,
would look
like a tabaxi version of
Pulled
that
straight out of cats.
just cat witch.
Not
Instantly
like
my brain
cats.
went to.
That's the official art for tabaxi, in D&D.
Can we see into the window, like from the outside, that this is also a magic shop?
Yes, if you're peeking in, you can see.
The doctor is going to ready their weapon and go inside.
Are you holding the weapon out, or are you just a hand on the hilt?
Well, it's a quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
So, they have it in both of their hands, like, in front of them. Like, very stiffly.
Okay.
Just like a kind of guard position.
Tempter,
They're
did
more-
you also go on?
Yes, I'm joining with Tikek and the doctor.
Yeah,
if they go.
Tikek would. If the doctor goes in, Tikek would go in.
Yeah.
As you all walk in, this figure is like, "Oh, are you separate or one group?"
I do not like see cats.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can. She just kind of like snaps, and any cats near you just kind of give you a berth. So they all leave you alone.
I'm still incredibly nervous. But I put the quarterstaff away.
So, how can I help you all?
You have magic items.
I do. And it seems, and she snaps her finger again, and you see her, what were like yellow eyes, they flash green. And they stay green for about a minute, and she looks over all of you, and she's like, and you can see she's in the middle of a routine, and she kind of just stops. And then she picks it up. I'm like, I can see you all have magic items too. Oh, some of you are magical. Okay, that's new. Like, not just like not my business.
What's your name?
Oh, I am the Necromancer.
I am the doctor.
I squint my eyes because I have a feeling that's not their real name, and I do a little wink, and I'm like, I see you.
She winks back and she's like, I gotta keep up for business, don't
I? Do I get any sort of like, I don't know, fae sense off of her? Do I
No.
sense a kindred? No. Okay.
No, you don't feel that similarity.
Okay.
You don't get that vibe.
You don't get the vibe.
I don't get the vibe. No. I did not pass the vibe check.
She just kind of looks over the party and was like, sorry, this is rude. You, and she points at you, Tempter, and was like, you make sense. That makes sense to have some strong magic coming off of you, for Warforged.
Wait,
then
tell?
Yeah.
Warforged and not an auto?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she looks at you, Daisy. That's, you have an interesting magic presence.
I do?
They have an interesting presence in general.
I can tell. And then
It's kind of irritating.
she looks over at Prar. You.
Or waves.
You have an interesting presence as well.
That one concerns me.
What? Nothing concerning.
No, just that one in general.
Me?
Are you talking about Prar?
Yes.
Are you saying that out loud?
Well.
Yes.
It's not like any of us. We're all annoying to you.
Everyone but
has,
Takek.
the doctor has become comfortable around you guys. Therefore, they have no filter.
Understandable.
I was about to say, like, I have literally done nothing.
Oh, I see. Annoying is actually endearing. It's like how you call your little worm a whore.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I like this. Okay. Context is good.
But business. I'm guessing y'all are here to look at magic items.
You guessed correctly. I would not walk anywhere near here if that were not the case.
And she kind of glides the broom right close to you, 5 feet away, not too close, but still closer to you. And she's like, she looks you over and she's like, I have some things that might interest someone of your type.
As long as it doesn't have anything to do with cats.
I mean, I can make it. If you want any of your magical items to be cat themed, I can work on that.
Absolutely not.
That'll be a custom commission, but
cats scare me.
Oh, don't worry. I feel like something that you might be interested in. We have a hat of disguise, gloves of thievery. We have different potions. An ever-smoking bottle. She turns over to you, Tempter, and I was like, I can see some javelins poking out of your bag. We have a javelin of lightning if you want. A few other things. If you want to be stronger, we have a gauntlets of ogre power, but that one's a little more pricey.
I don't think we're going to be able to afford anything here right now.
Oh,
Well,
probably
I'm just
not.
wondering how much it costs. I don't know what common currency is in D&D, so like.
Oh, magic items are expensive.
Yeah.
But it is
You-
DM's discretion,
Yeah.
to be honest.
You each started with 15 gold, and then
75.
yeah, you should each have around 75 right now.
I think per hour is a bit more from the battle, the music battle.
Yes, forgot about that. She looks over at you, Par. I'm like, I have a few things that you might be interested in. We have where is it? We have. I see an instrument on your back. We have something called the Pipes of Haunting. If you want to make people afraid of you.
A question.
Yes.
Like, and when they do that, the doctor raises their hand.
Yes, little one.
Do you have any scenes that could pull a very big cart?
Yes,
And
yes, I do.
I'm talking like 2 draft horse needed pull very big cart.
She kind of turns and flies further in the back, not the back room, but further down to the shelves at the farther back of the shop. And she just kind of browses the shelves, and she grabs something and she brings it back and she flies to you and she holds up a little stone figurine. It's about the size. It would fit in your palm. She's like, this is a figurine of the war horse. Once per day, you can throw this, and it turns into a war horse for 24 hours. But after you use it, it takes a day to recharge.
How much is it?
That would be 200 gold.
I do not have that.
Well, maybe you can come
What
back
player
once you
is
got it. Well, maybe you can come back and pick it up when you have the right amount.
Yes.
We also have healing potions. A healing potion sells for about 50 gold.
I did not buy healing potions. Simply ingredients.
Oh, we could sell the ingredients to you for 25.
Ah, yes, that works.
Sure. You want that? Would you like to pick that up now?
Yes, I will take 2 potions worth of ingredients.
That would be 50 gold.
All right.
And the doctor hands them 50 gold.
She, before taking your gold, flies them back, ruffles around, and then comes back up with a small satchel, and places it in your hand. And it has the ingredients for 2 potions of healing.
Yeah, they take the ingredients and hand over the gold.
I was gonna say we are a little short on our stock right now. Would you want me to tell you everything we have in the store?
I do not. I do not care. If my compatriots wish to know,
Or I
that
could
is up to them.
We also do commissions, so if you want something specific made, I could work on that. It would just take a little bit of time. I enchant all the items myself.
That is very good of you.
Why, thank you. Some of them are secondhand, so if you were looking to sell something, we could always we could always work on something. She looks over back at you, Tempter, and she pauses and she's like, I'm sorry, you have something, can I look at? You have a, I'm looking at the different, I'm using the spell Detect Magic. You have a type of magic, I think, on an item that I'm interested in. Could I look at it?
I'm assuming she's talking about my item.
she is?
Unfortunately, no. You may not look at it.
I will. I listen. I'm not gonna try to buy it or take it. Trust me. I'm just interested.
I still have to deny your request.
Understood. Maybe once we build a little bit of a repertoire, we can discuss that again, but all good. I apologize. Well, if you all need any other items, feel free to let me know. If not, I'm gonna go back to helping other customers.
Oh.
And you. Oh, yes.
What kind of magical items do you think would be good for me?
Oh.
Or am I too magical already?
Stop being horny.
Let me look.
I'm not being horny. I'm literally just being normal.
Was that an attempt at flirting?
No, I'm genuinely not flirting right now.
Words
Out of
come out
character,
of
I'm
your
not
mouth, and
flirting.
every single time they do,
She looks over you and she's like, well, there's a few things. Similar to this warhorse figure, we have one called the figurine of Silver Raven. It'll turn into a raven and do things for you. That'd be 200 gold. We have... You seem... And I mean this in a very nice way. You seem chaotic. I have a potion of fire breathing for 120 gold. Or, one of my favorites, I have a robe of useful items. That one's a little more pricey. That's 500 gold.
Maybe I'll have to come back. I don't have the funds at the moment.
Understand.
A weird question.
Yes?
Have you come across any bags of beans?
I have not.
Okay.
I believe I know which type you're talking about. I have not come across them recently. If you want, I can always do a commission.
How much do you think that would put me back?
Give me 150 gold in about 4 days. I could do it.
Once I have the funds, I'll let you know. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And I just look down at my hands and I'm just like just like playing with my hands, and just kind of like a very chaotic sort of creepy smile happens across my face. Thank you. I'm gonna turn around and go back to the party.
Crow, I just DM'd you something. Crow.
are you asleep?
Yes, hello. I was typing.
Okay.
I'm just like,
Listen,
don't go EP
I
on
was-
us again.
I was sleepy. You sent the DM. I am fucking wide awake.
Okay, are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. The Necromancer will show you around the shop a little longer, but since it's your first time, she will as a complimentary get anyone coffee who wants it. Coffee, tea, juice. It is also a cat cafe. So you all just kind of spend some time enjoying your time in the shop. But you do notice it is getting a little late at night.
Could I get an orange pico tea with a little bit of fairy in it?
Absolutely. And
Guys,
They are the first person to have this.
Prar, you hear in your head, a mess, nothing bad. You hear a voice you recognize, as the blue tiefling from Freak Source. You hear, sorry, if this is okay, I'm messaging you. The box will not be ready till the morning. I hope that is all right. We need to work on something. We'll show it to you in the morning.
I'm assuming this is a message I can reply to.
Yes. This is the sending spell.
Okay. It's no problem. We'll be there in the morning.
You don't get anything back. Because that's how that spell works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As you are enjoying your time, you do notice it is getting later and later at night till it's about sunset. And the necromancer was like, well, I have to close up shop. But do feel to stop by if you ever have the coin.
I will. As long as there are not cats right by the door.
I will try to ask them not to.
I do not like them.
Okay. It is getting pretty late at night. Are you... I was gonna say, Freak Swords offered you...
Can I do something before we go?
Sure.
I'm gonna tell the cats that the doctor really, really likes them.
I hate you.
But they're allergic, so you can't go near them.
Yeah, no, if they came near, the doctor would literally cry.
You say this, and the...
I'm not trying to get them to get up on the doctor. I'm mostly just going, the cats are very nice. I don't want them to think that they're hated.
You notice as you say this, the necromancer kind of looks at you and gives you a wink, and you understand that she probably also understands what you're talking about. What you're saying. So you were either offered.
Love the cats, but can never go near them.
You were all offered either a stay at a tavern, or you can crash in the cart next to Freak Swords. Your choice.
Well, I know what my choice is, and you know what my choice is. It's cart time, baby.
I believe the cart would be the best option.
Well, sorry, what was that, Per?
Laura's gonna go for the tavern.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't. No one else has to stay in the cart. I'm just staying in the cart.
Yeah.
The cart is cool. I would like to go check out the tavern because I'm hungry. I only had tea.
Yeah, you. So whoever wants to go to the cart can go to the cart. Whoever wants to go to the tavern can go to the tavern.
But also, I'm gonna make those potions.
Okay, I'll say with
not to spend my coin where I do not need it.
With the rest of the night that you have, if you stay up a little late, like an hour too late, you'll be able to make one.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll do that.
Oh, your voice cut out for me. What did you say?
Me? Oh, I was telling the doctor that they would be able to make a one potion tonight.
Oh.
But so, you'll Tempter. Where are you going?
I choose to stay with the cart because I do not want to spend money where I do not need to.
Okay. The tavern.
I'll be heading to bed immediately anyway since it's around sunset.
Yeah. The tavern's free of charge from Freak Swords for doing this job.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay in the cart.
Okay. So, Daisy and Prar, everyone else can join too. Tic-Tac would probably also stay in the cart. You go all get dinner and then go and crash for the night. Daisy and Prar, you have separate rooms. Each are like small one-bedroom rooms. And we're gonna end for the night. Tempted, you go to bed right away. Doctor, what do you do? Because you were making the potion, and then are you just crashing in the loft?
Yes, I'm gonna make a potion, and then so it's not in the loft, but it's in the storage area in the topmost part.
Okay.
So there are like 3 levels. There's the main level, the loft, and then there's this like storage area in the roof that has boxes and also is just a sleeping nest.
Okay.
There is not a surface that does not have pillows on it in this entire cart.
Tekek would probably stay on the same like level as Tempter in the cart. Daisy, anything you want to do before you go to bed? Okay, Daisy is muted. Prar, you find yourself alone in this. Finally alone in this room. What do you do?
I'm assuming there's like a communal or like bar area downstairs in the tavern.
Yeah, there's a communal bar area, and then you walk upstairs towards the rooms.
He's gonna spend like an hour or two downstairs, sort of
Okay.
In his own little corner, enjoying the energy, and then he's gonna go take a nap.
You're gonna head to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to go into a separate VC. Okay. Prar, I need you to do me a favor. Roll a d6. Just roll a d6.
A d6? Okay.
Yep.
Do you want me to whisper it?
I feel like it'd be funny if you didn't.
5.
Okay. You, for the first time, you are alone. And in this room you find yourself dozing off, which is something you have not done for a while. Let me... You find yourself sitting on a log. You're in front of a fireplace, a campfire, and there's woods around you. You can see the night sky up above you, and you're plucking away at an instrument. But this isn't your Iru. This is a lyre. You've never played a lyre. And you look down at your hands as they are moving and playing the instrument. And you see tan human hands. These are not your hands. This is not your body. And you look, and you stare into the fire, and you blink. And when you open your eyes, the scene has changed. And you're sitting in a dark, dimly lit room. And you're kicked back, feet up, on a table. And you could feel a gentle sway back and forth, and back and forth. And you don't know why you know, but you know you're on a boat. And you look down at this figure, and it is a woman. And she's taking just sips from this heavy flagon, this heavy tankard. And she brings it up to her face, and she takes a big sip. And as the tankard goes down, your scene changes again. And you're staring at a mirror. But you're in And you think for a second, that's you. But it's not. And you see, you're in the body of a tiefling boy, a young boy, probably 10. And he has a taller figure sitting behind him, a woman, and she's smiling and just brushing the hair. And you think, this is not my body. As she brushes, and she looks at your reflection and smiles, and she reaches her hand just forward and covers your eyes. And as the hands move away, the scene changes one last time. You were in darkness. There is nothing but darkness. You can see hands. You can see your hands. Your hands. They're your hands. You know they're your hands. You see them. And you feel your face. You feel your face and your horns. This is your body. You're in your body. And the darkness below you, you take a step forward instinctually, and it ripples like water. And as this wave expands around you, where this wave touches, it reveals still darkness, but 4 red threads expanding away from you. And you're frozen. You can't move. And you see a red thread dangling down in front of your face. And you can't move, and you can't move, and it's moving. Almost like a snake behind you. And you feel a pinch on the back of your neck. And it tugs. It tugs again. It pulls harder. It pulls harder. It's pulling you. You can't move, and it's just dragging you into the darkness. And you scream. And you shut your eyes, and you scream. And you hear a voice. Don't worry, I got you. And you recognize it. It's Florin. And you open your eyes, and he's there in the darkness with you. And he holds out his hand to you. He holds it in your direction. What do?
I take it.
You take it, and he holds you. You're able to move your body. And he smiles. And you blink, and you're awake in your room, covered in sweat.
Oh my gosh.
God fucking damn it, Olive. I'm having too many thoughts now.
And that is
We
where
were
we're
being
gonna end this
courteous
session.
and didn't turn on stream.
Yeah. The urge we had to
Yeah.
use ours to turn your stream not muted.
But
We're
we're
gonna
being
end-
respectful. That's homophobic.
We're gonna end right here.
That's
Ah.
homophobia.
Wow.
Thank you, everyone, for stopping by.
I hate you.
We're gonna start with
We're bed.
You were muted. I'm sorry. Okay, wait. What do you want to do
Literally,
before bed?
I was just gonna go downstairs and get some milk, and then I was gonna go back to bed and sleep, and just sing myself a lullaby that my mom used to sing to me.
Oh, yes, you can absolutely do that.
I miss my mom.
Aw.
And it's go to sleep, my baby, my baby, my baby. Go.
You're gonna make me cry.
My
Stop.
baby,
Stop. I'm having
Okay.
emotions.
Sleep, Neela, sleep. It's
I'm
done.
having emotions.
It's a very short one.
Okay. We are gonna end here, and we're gonna pick up next Monday with when we pick up, it's gonna be right at the start of the new day, and you guys are gonna be able to go and figure out about this box.
Fuck yes! Box.
But thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you have a good day.
Love you!
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Toodaloo.
everyone. Olive is mean to us.
Olive.